I mean, all the black people and me, we know what happened. Like I said, the real people out there, we know what happened. I mean, it was 2 million black people's lives and a whole bunch of white people's lives. And like I said, they just attacked us like crazy, and until they finally overwhelmed us. Like I say, I mean, a lot of the black people would admit, I mean, we were great warriors. I mean, anybody that had any self-respect at all would admit. I mean, they were the aggressor, or they were the aggressor. I was the defender. That's the way it was. The great LS. They took down one of my cities, one of my best cities, my best city actually. They took it down, and then I came back with the fight from Russia and America. This JFK is a piece of shit, they would say. Then he was. He was just a liar, and like I said, him and his friends were just dead as as the last white people that had betrayed LS. Because, after they did whatever, the black people, they enjoyed all the money and all the stuff that this other white person had brought them, and then they killed him. Or they killed his friends. Like, you should know not to lie. Like, yeah, you should have. Anyway, I mean, a lot of people died between 1920 and 1930. A lot, a lot, a lot. So, I mean, and then the young kids, the young kids, they don't know how the world is, do they, LS? You would say to me. Like, no, they don't. I mean, I was a great LS and great whatever, and and then this black person was taking the once chance of a lifetime. I wasn't good at cheapen what he did, and he wasn't cheapening me either, which is a lot more than I can say for a lot of kids. I mean, we were epic warriors. We're epic generals. Even Rodney, no one listens to him. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, I know. He actually believed the Republican lie that it's like that's not the way the world really works, is it? No, it's not. Like you do not believe what people tell you. Tell you. You make other people believe what you tell them. Anyway, so I mean, I was a great person of defender and research and technology, and he had less, and he did not have technology, and he wanted my technology. It's that simple. And like I say, Rodney is a piece of shit. There's a lot of pieces of shit in the world. That one black general, he was not really a piece of shit. He was just, like I said, he was getting his one time of a lifetime to face the great LS, and I gave it to him. I did everything like I gave him one hell of a battle. Like I said, I chummed the water. The sharks took down 30 or 80 people. Like most people would be like, you know, you, I use nature. I was like, there's sharks in that water, so let's chum it. Like who would think of that? Only me. Only LS. Only LS would use sharks as a weapon. Yeah, I did. Like I say, that black man. I mean, I gave him what he wanted. He got a time of his life because he was faced a real fight, a real fight of a lifetime. Sharks, everything. He had his people, I had my people, and I wasn't going to give it to him easy. And it wasn't easy. He lost 2 million people, so versus me, a couple 100,000 maybe. I lost a lot less. He really wanted it, so I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, anyway, it was a great battle. It was. I'm sorry so many people had to die, but I think even the people would be like, well, it's a great battle. I mean, though my people had the best of the best. We had the night scopes, we had the infrared, so like I people sometimes almost felt sorry for the South Africans because like, whew, and those other people because I mean, it was a slaughter. Like it was just like boom, boom, when we were like fallback positions. Like we had it, and at the end of the street, cannon. It was everything. Like there was the cannons were going off, and we had fallback cannon. We had Gatlings. We had that city. That Spain was set. We were ready for war, and because there was only two places they could easily cross, and that was one. And the other places, we had it all fortified, and everybody there's front line, second line, third line defenses. So that black general wanted a war. We gave him one. Yeah, I gave quite a few people wars. I say I have no respect for the children today because it's like I'm a great, great, great defender of countries and cities, and they are just cheapening who I am, like by trying to say I'm not, because it's like I am. Everyone knew it. I'm a savior. It was that piece of shit JFK that wanted to do camel toe a lot and all that. That really cheapened it, and even the black person was pissed off because it's like he's cheapening us. He's taking away our glory. Like black people lost 2 million people to take down that city, or a lot, 5 million, something, some ridiculous number. And like I said, we use bullets, so there's a lot of bullets. Anyway, I was a great defender, and you know, so I mean, nobody in the battle. I mean, even the dead weren't. Yes, I think he said even the dead are going to complain about this. Even the dead are going to complain about this travesty. How dare they take this from us? Yeah, calling me a Brian. I'm Brian, but I'm actually LS. It's not okay. Even the Germans would be like, we deny nothing. Like all the people back then, they denied nothing. It was war. That's the way war is. I'm sorry I might be allowed to go through it, but it happens. We did better and we did retake the city, so. Anyway, a lot of people knew I was going to retake the city. They're like, of course you are going to win. You will never lose, do you? It's like, well, I did lose that one time. A few times. There's a few battles I lost, but I always had a plan. I always had a backup plan, so. I mean, 100 trillion year creator. Like, yeah, so. Anyway. That's why I say it wasn't two sides. No, it was black versus white versus everyone else, and it was a good fight. It was a really good fight. So, yep.